Hello, this is Snigby from Snigby Gaming. I'm looking forward to presenting you this episode of Lord of the Rings Online. In accordance with 15 USC 6501 through 6506, the Children's Online Privacy Protection Act of 1998, otherwise known as COPA, and the new interpretations of this regulation by the FTC in 2019, this is a notice that the contents of this recording are not appropriate to children under the age of 13. If you're under the age of 13 without parental supervision, please exit the video now. If you're not a child, as defined by COPA, please consider subscribing and ringing the bell icon. I appreciate your support and hope you'll enjoy this episode. Hey everybody, Snigby here from Snigby Gaming, getting ready to launch and run in a little bit more of the Lord of the Rings Online. As you can see, I'm here in Rivendell getting ready to talk to Elrond to move through, I believe it's chapter 12 of the volume 1 of our epic quest line. I wanted to talk to you just for a moment about what the plan is for the rest of February and maybe the first week of March. Looking into what we have going on, if you look here on lotrowiki.com, you can see that I just finished up The Prisoner of the Free People, where we were searching for Narshul and actually found out a little bit of information about some of the people out there. And we're getting ready to move into books 12 and 13. Now, book 12 here takes us back to Angmar, which is kind of nice because we haven't been there in a little while. And book 13 takes us up into Forshall. This is an area that I think if you visited with me when I went on my Warden quest, you actually were up there with me. But this is an area that we have not been to. And it's an area that's not really talked about in the Lord of the Rings book series very much at all. And then the last two books here are out there. What I'm going to try to do is I'm actually going to try to finish books 12 and book 13 in one episode apiece. That's going to mean a lot of editing down. It's going to mean that I can't get the side quests up here in Forshall. I promise you that at some point I'm going to come back here and actually take a new on-level character through Forshall and run those quests up there, because it's an interesting place since it's not something that people have seen very often out there. And then the last but not least, you've got the last two books here of volume 1, and I'm really looking forward to that because I believe come the first week of March I should be getting into the mines of Moria. And so that's what I want to do, is I want to go out there and get into Moria at the end of the month. So with that being said, let's go ahead and get into it, and let's go ahead and run a bit of this chapter 12 and see if we can get this thing knocked out. They'll believe that Angmar has not yet recovered Narshul. They soon will learn somewhere of his keeping, if not from their long search, but from Laridan himself. The tortures devised by him can mar the mind as well as the body. I would lay this task upon you, Snigby. Return to Kalangar and Evandon and seek Laridan. It may be this time in Middle-earth has already been brought to an untimely end, but I have my doubts against it, for Laridan is strong and willful, and would not be easily betray his purpose by force. Go quickly to Evandon and find any tidings you may keep of Laridan, be they good or ill. All right, we can do that, and I believe I have a muster in Evandon here. I do. So we'll go ahead and get on that. Hail, Snigby, it's well that you returned under such circumstances. Word has come before you. The elf messenger out of House of Elrond bore tidings you come seek a Thay of Laridan. Yes, I have. The enemy has not been idle in your absence. A great host has removed to Angmar, so their trail led that way. Of the fate of Laridan, I have heard no word. My scouts reported a number of their servants have been making further movements around Animanus. Maybe it's one of them that holds a clue. Go and defeat the Angmarine that still plague the city. One of them may know where Laridan is. Will do. Alright, so let's take the boat down there.
How can I be of service?
Orders from the enemy? This may be some help.
How can I be of service?
Yes, it seems the chances Laird still lives. I fear now the folly of long and hinder passage enemy out of our lands, but forgetting all that deed has been done. Now you must make haste to Barad Turon with trusted companions, thus won't hope Laird. Once his useless the enemy is gone, hurry now. My scouts reported me the most of Angmar has moved that place. I'm only a small contingent. Alright, what's the thing here? The shield? Nope, not even better than that. I don't do daggers. And no, not. Alright, so where is this? Ah.
Greetings.
Yes, I'm ready to go.
A clue found upon the body of one of the Angmarim reveals that the elf Lairdan may still be held at Barad Tiron and Anuminos, where he was captured by Amarthriel's minions. It can only be hoped that he yet lives.
What do you need?
We've arrived safely, maybe close to our heels.
Okay, thank you.
We must leave quickly before our presence is known. I think they know we're here.
What can I do for you?
Laird and Liz, but have been taken away. You've learned much that I feared. Alright. So what's the most expensive one here? $250, $530, $660. Finish now.
What do you need?
When you left here in pursuit of Laird and I sought the counsel of my own, I sent ahead scouts. One of the greatest trackers left here. Go swiftly as you might to Terran and Sush east of Karen Dun. That's where you should find what you seek. I'll automatically travel there when I accept the quest. So let's go ahead and hold off for a second because I think my inventory is just a little bit full. And let's take care of that with, there we go. Hello, this is Snigby from Snigby Gaming. I'm looking forward to presenting you this episode of Lord of the Rings Online. In accordance with 15 USC 6501 through 6506, the Children's Online Privacy Protection Act of 1998, otherwise known as COPA, and the new interpretations of this regulation by the FTC in 2019, this is a notice that the contents of this recording are not appropriate to children under the age of 13. If you're under the age of 13 without parental supervision, please exit the video now. If you're not a child, as defined by COPA, please consider subscribing and ringing the bell icon. I appreciate your support and hope you'll enjoy this episode. Alright, so you're going to see me do this quite a bit where I either do cuts of stuff that's not important or I do these fast forwards like I'm doing here. So hopefully you enjoy this style of going, and we'll catch up on the next side.
What do you need?
Hail, Sneakbeak. Callian told me you soon follow as well. You have come so soon. It was not long before we were able to find the trail a host departed in Evenden. There were many and feared no pursuit. They were many days ahead of us and were traveling with all speed back to their cursed fortress. Thus they came within sight of its walls. Before we were alone, I saw not the elf.
Stay a moment.
I sent ahead scouts to espy the movements of the enemy, and I believe that Lairda may have been taken to the Samath Pool. When the hosts, yada yada yada, they tarried a short while, but they have since departed, and their state, a company of orcs, has been brought here. One of my scouts also saw a messenger from Cairn Dune, who entered the gatehouse. When he left the place, he summoned the creatures Lazdruk and was called Keymaster, and he gave the messenger. These tidings trouble me, but the brutal Tarkrik Nagold guard Samath Bowl. If you're to enter Samath Bowl and here you must thin the numbers of the Tarkrik and obtain the door key. Return to me when you've completed this task. We'll go ahead and do that. Like I said, do this cut and speed up quite a bit. This in real time took me about 10 minutes to get through. I looked here, it's still about 4.5 minutes of fast forwarding, double speed. So I'm going to go ahead and make my way on down through this area. It's kind of cool to see, but it's more of the same. It's just kind of this old raggedy land, and you're stuck in these walls, and you just have to follow the path, get your way on down there. So I'm going to go ahead and put a cut here, come back with you in about 5-7 minutes of real time when I get down to some place that's important. You'll see me do quite a bit as a warden, by the way, is draw multiple mobs to me. I don't think that with all the AoE skills that the warden has, that it makes a lot of sense to focus one person when you can actually be fighting 2 or 3 or 5 or 6 at the same time. You just don't want to drag too many people with you as you do this. And it's right about here that I realized that, whoops, I need to go back and, get one more guy here. Trying to follow the arrow, and I happen to look over there, and there's a door. I didn't see it the first time. You look at the door there. If I had taken about 5 or 10 more steps over to the right, I would have picked him up. As it is, I completely missed the door where the mob is. So I go up here on the hill. I'm going to take care of a few mobs here, thinking it's maybe where they are, but it's not. So I'm going to go ahead and speed up through this this little section here, and when I come back to the real person I'm supposed to take care of, we'll jump back into that.
What can I do for you?
You have the key? We're ready for our assault. We must go quickly.
Might I take a moment of your time?
Sure, I can do that. The only thing worth anything is that. That might be actually be pretty good.
What do you need?
I am prepared. Let's travel.
Ain, the questioner left behind at Barad-Tiron, reveals that Laerdon had been moved from Anuminos and taken to Samath Baur in Angmar. Time is running short for the Elf Lord.
Alright, keep on keeping on. Upstairs. Looks like there's some bad guys up here. Yes, I ran into them. We must hurry.
Let's go ahead and do a warden pull here. Really? Don't curse at me. This is not a family-friendly channel anymore. I guess you can go ahead and curse. Hi, Morven. Yes, I was sitting here for the elf. Give him up and it'll go easy for you. Come on, Lairden. We'll get you out of here. He's nearly unconscious. Must be taken to Rivendell. Travel. Yo, Ellie, buddy. What's going on?
Dark days are coming.
Rest here a while. Yes, I will.
Dark days are coming.
Let's see what this does. I don't like it. It does less. Let's see if I have anything here that I can turn in. Got that. $49. Nope, not going to take that. Nope. Heavy armor, can't use it. Alright. Alright, so you have done brave deeds that few others have accomplished, and for that you use great honor. Lairden's body injured, endured long torture, he sleeps now, though fitful. Often now, Lairden calls out in his sleep, and he is always searching for the ring of Narshal, but now trouble has taken me from the most troubled dreams. He cries aloud, claiming the ring of Narshal is close at hand, and only haste will be done. Whether this is true, secret tokens, you'll automatically travel. You know what? I actually kind of like this auto travel. They were smart when they did this. So we'll go ahead and, before I do that, let's do this. There should be someone up here that sells. Nope, I just have extra scholars. Alright, inventory's still fine. We'll jump out here and we'll try this.
Will you lend me your aid once more?
Yes. Let's see here. How many chapters are there? We did Lairden's escape. We're on tidings. Oh, we're getting pretty close.
Greetings.
We'll always take that. The name Barad-dûr is not unknown to me, as what piece my scouts first observed. You should seek out news of the stones. Learn what you may. Return here to me. All right. Where do I got to go? Way down there. Yea, though I walk through the valley of the shadow of death, I shall fear no evil, for I am a warden. And wardens cannot be defeated. Well, not unless they do something stupid, like, I don't know, kite everybody and then don't get away. Y'all seen me do that before. We'll run down here and see what I can do to kite some of these guys. Okay. Make her stand. Remember when I said wardens can be silly? Guess what I was? Ha! Okay, if I revive, and I can take on that guy right there. Okay, so I am close to where I need to be.
Oh, looks like I have to go up there and around. Alright. I hope I'm going the right way. Oh, you snuck up on me, little Jay, were you? That's the wrong way. I want to go that way. That looks like I can. Alright. Alright, so I think I'm getting close. Gate wardens.
I have silenced the watching stones that remain active. Okay. Alright, let's try to kite this again and not stop this time.
Oops, I don't think I want to be here. I don't think I want to go there either. Oh, there it is. Okay. Just gotta get bored in a minute. Look at that. Hobbit stealth. A lot of bows here. Bullseye's going down.
You know, one of the things I've noticed with hobbits here, the bottom of their feet are dirty. That's attention to detail, buddy. Have I ever been up here? I don't want to go up there. I just want to keep going this way. Might be fun to get up there. This would be a fun area to quest in if you were trying to do these deeds and everything. I've never actually been in this area. I think there's a lot of fellowship quests up here that I've never had a fellowship to go do these things with, so... Alright, so we had the jailer's keys.
What do you need?
This news brings me hope, for it's true we have indeed found the location of the ring. If Elrond believes so, not gainsaying him.
Might I take a moment of your time?
Alright, Barrett Dougal waits. If we recover, I'll send Marshall ahead. When you're ready to leave, come speak with me again. What do we have here? Nice little shoulder pads. Actually, not as good as what I have. That one may be better than what I have. So we'll do that, and we'll just go ahead and travel now.
Plagued by terrible dreams in the house of Elrond, Laerdon reveals in his sleep that Amarthiel's ring, not wheel, is being held in the fastness of Barad-dûr.
Let's round all these guys up. How many loot boxes? I don't see any, but I do have some of these things. Yeah, well, we'll be out of here and be able to clear the stuff out before those despawn.
Ah, the other whelps have arrived. My mistress will be pleased when I bring them thine heads. Not this time, buddy. I guess every time you fight him, you're going to be on fire all the time. Yay! You have found Norsham. It appears he's been dead for some time now. I'll give him proper burial. We can do that. You returned just in time.
How can I be of service?
It's a sad day for me, Snigby. How many more of my brother must die? It's easy to lose heart, but glad we've been born with great power. Even if it's not truly what we sought. Alright, I think I said I was going to get these, but I can't do that just yet. Gotta go get rid of some stuff. Alright, now we can finish this up.
How can I be of service? Stay a moment.
Yep, and that's nice. We'll go ahead and accept that. You must not tarry here long, although your premise comforts me. We'll go ahead and accept. Alright, sorry about that. My wife needed a little bit of help there, so I was able to give her some assistance. And now we need to go find Elrond here. Are we going fast? We are, okay. Alright, so this has been about an hour of recording time, but we're almost through with this chapter. I'll cut this down to the normal 30 minutes that I like to keep these episodes to, and we'll get them uploaded. And once we wrap this up, I'll see where we are. I always love the music of Rivendell, both Rivendell as a whole and then also as the last homely home. Yo, Elrond. So Narshul has been broken. This is strange news indeed. I was right to doubt the enemy has recovered the full strength, but something had not been tattered. Not long before you arrived, Laird awoke from his dark dreams. Must be questions about this, for surely he had no knowledge. A council of elf lords must be called. Must decide what to be done. Okay. Well, Elrond, let's listen to what's going on.
Days are coming.
Yes.
Elrond Half-Elven has called a council together to determine the fate of Narhuil, the Ring of Amarthiel, and to question Lairdon concerning his former captain.
Come forward, Snigby. The fate of the ring concerns you as well. Lairdon will now give the full account of your deeds. Would you force the tale from me? I believe I was free of such torment. But it matters not, the ring Narshul will never be remade. Or I guess they saw it near wheel. You're among friends, Lairdon, and we must know the full account. Very well then, Master Elrond. It was before the broken gates of Fornos that I took the ring from Amarthiel. In my haste, I broke it upon the anvil of Dirngren, my use of the forge of the Doomsday. Broken, yet not destroyed. Indeed, breaking the ring did not remove the malice crafted into it. I escaped with Narmafil and Sithflid, but till the ring held sway over her. Before she could be cured, she was discovered by the enemy. Earth returned her to Carindum, but the halves of Narhuil remained hidden. How then did the enemy recover this half of the ring? Long were the tortures I endured, but in the end I revealed what they sought. And for long years, half the ring lay hidden in that location. Oh, excuse me. And where now lies the other half of this ring? It was in the keeping of my friend, mighty among the ship captains of Círdan. Alas, he perished in the rescue of Arvidue. The ring half he bore is now lost the icy northern waters. That's why I gotta go up to Foreshell. If only I had not broken the ring. Were it still whole, I could turn its power to curing my daughter. There to my ring, seek not the ring of Narhuil. It cannot ease your sorrow. You will never receive Narma free of the evil that consumes her. Oh, I'm sorry. What do you know of grief? Oh, for too long you have sat here in your splendor has made you soft, because I am hard. I am a hardened elf. Are you content to watch all of Eredor fall into ruin? I am not. I take upon myself this oath that I should not find rest or peace until my Narmelth is returned to me. By the name of Elbereth, I swear it. If Elrond, half-Elrond, refuses to aid me, then I will... then I must rely upon... Master Elrond, will you allow this departure? Laren is a guest, not a prisoner. Still, I am filled with unease at his words. I fear his oath will only lead to sorrow. And what other counsels, I wonder, were revealed in his torment? Alright, well, Elrond, what can I do to help you, God? The council cannot continue without Laird, and I'll speak to you privately in my library. Okay.
Elrond Half-Elven sent emissaries to Evendim to learn the fate of Laerdan. The search led from Anuminas to Samathbaur and Angmar, where Laerdan was rescued and more was learned of the ring Narhuil. Amarthil's forces now march into the frozen wastes of Forchel, where the heroes of the free peoples must follow.
Okie dokie.
Will you lend me your aid?
Which cloak do I want? I'm Trouble Snigby. Alright, so this has might, vitality, agility, and morale. This has vitality, will, morale, and power. I think I want the exquisite. I'm Troubled Snigby, but not only for the failure of Narhuil, but of Laird and Will. He has faced many hardships because of his boldness. The enemy's not been able to recover Narhuil, but if he'll doubt that has excused his words of the council, and his actions have troubled me. His anger is not within him, and I will not seek to make another council as of yet. Return to me when his heart has cooled, for his fitting. Okay. And we'll go ahead and put that on, and yes, we got stronger.
A strange fate brings you hither.
All right, looks like we're on to book 13. So we're going to go ahead and end this here. Oh, let's get our dancing down straight. And anyway, this is Sneakbeak going to sign off for now. I hope you've enjoyed this episode of, what is this, chapter 12 of the Epic Quest. I guess chapter 13 is going to take us up into Foreshell, where it's cold in Northern Waste, and my toes will be cold. Anyway, if you've liked this content, please consider subscribing. Give me a thumbs up. I sure appreciate it. Everybody, have a good day. Bye-bye.